The Gates of Awakening, an Initiate's Passage Through Sand, Storm, and Self by Shelley Ray. Chapter 1, The Sand in the Dream. She's running. The sand burns her feet, though she's certain she's asleep. The heat pulses through the soles of her skin, up her calves, into the marrow, like the ground is alive and speaking in a language of fire. The horizon is gone. In its place, a wall of black storm, wide as the world, rolling forward with a sound like the low growl of a god. From the heart of that darkness, a figure emerges, twice the height of any man she's ever known. His skin is the color of storm clouds at midnight, lit from within by veins of pale fire. His eyes hold the impossible, lightning frozen under deep water. In his hand, a square of gold, warm enough that the air around it wavers. At its center, a spiral that seems to move even when she doesn't blink. "You've forgotten," he says, and his voice is both the hiss of desert wind and the sharp crack of stone splitting open. "It's time you walk the gates." The sandstorm swallows her. She wakes with her heart in her throat, the sound of wind still roaring in her ears, until she realizes it's not in her head. It's in her room. The curtains lift in a breathless gust, and her bare legs are covered in a thin layer of fine, hot sand. She sat on the edge of her bed for a long time, sifting the grains between her fingertips. They were too fine for beach sand, almost powdered and still warm. She told herself it was nothing, a dream, a hangover, some weird trick of the heater. But as she moved through her morning, the dream clung. That's just a sample of Chapter 1. Chapter 2, Carried by the Current. It wasn't supposed to rain. The forecast had promised clear skies, but she woke to the sound of water slapping against the glass in thick, heavy sheets. The air was damp and cool, and her chest no longer burned. Instead, it felt pulled, drawn somewhere deep, low, and endless. And there, on the inside of her bedroom window, written in droplets that somehow defied gravity, was the spiral inside the square. The spiral trembled on the glass, each droplet quivering like it was alive. She reached out, not to touch it, not this time, but the moment her hand hovered near, the entire window gave way. Not shattered, not broken. It simply ceased to be, and the rain poured in, but not onto the carpet. It fell into a black expanse where her floor should have been. A depth she could not see the bottom of. The smell of wet earth and salt filled her lungs. Somewhere far below, a wave surged, slow, heavy, deliberate. The swell rose until it lapped against her toes, warm at first, then chilling to the bone. She stumbled back, but the water followed, rising to her ankles, then her knees. Her breath quickened, panic gnawing at the edges of her chest. It was just like the dream sand, alive, speaking. But this time it spoke in a voice she couldn't understand, a murmuring chorus, as if the ocean itself was whispering secrets too large for words. From the darkness, the tall figure emerged again, but this time his form was blurred, shifting like a reflection on moving water. His eyes were calmer now, though no less unyielding. He held nothing in his hands, only the stillness of his gaze. "Feel," he said. No command, no judgment, just the word. The water climbed higher, waist, chest. Her heart pounded against the urge to thrash, to claw her way free. Go to Amazon.com to order The Gates of Awakening and complete this fascinating adventure.